Як ви особисто розумієте єдність світової баптистської родини і яке місце в ній посідають українські церкви?
We belong together because we belong to Jesus Christ. And today there are Baptists, 53 million baptized believers in 138 countries and territories. A worldwide family that has grown 32% in the last 10 years. And at the heart of that family are the Ukrainian Baptists. Perhaps the largest Baptist movement in all of Europe, but certainly a family right now that all of the world is coming alongside in prayer and in support and in learning. Because you have much to teach us, the way that you have engaged the gospel, the way that you have engaged your culture, the way that you have cared for those who are displaced, the way that you have stood with those who are persecuted. On behalf of all of the Baptist World Alliance, thank you, Ukrainian Baptists, for the powerful way you have stood for gospel witness.
Які ініціативи альянсу маєте намір реалізувати з українцями у найближчих роках?
The Baptist World Alliance will continue to stand with Ukraine on behalf of ongoing issues such as care for those in need, religious freedom for those facing persecution, and ongoing advocacy until there is a just and lasting peace in this country. Beyond that, we have just launched a new initiative called the Acts 2 movement around the year 2033 and the passage Acts 2 that's asking all of us to come together to share millions of testimonies around the world, to care for 1 billion people, and to stand for religious freedom as each one of us lives as a special witness in our neighborhood. Do you know God has placed you in your home for a very special reason? God has placed you right where you are for a very special reason. And He wants to use you to know those who are around you, to know them by name, to pray for them by name, and to bless them just as the first did in Acts chapter 2. So we look forward to partnering in this major new initiative with the Ukrainian Baptist Union in the weeks and the months and the years ahead.
Із початком повномасштабного вторгнення український народ і світова спільнота мобілізували сили для допомоги постраждалим. Як ви особисто це переживали і які наміри має сьогодні ІБФ щодо співпраці з українцями?
The earliest days of the Ukrainian war were amongst the most sad days in Europe for a generation. They broke the heart of Europe as well as the hearts of people in Ukraine. And the response to those broken hearts was unprecedented. People united together as one, putting long-held differences aside in order to work together for the people of Ukraine. I visited the Polish border and watched the welcome of women and children who flooded over there, being welcomed by Polish Baptists, being moved through their country to places of safety and security. The same was true in Romania, in the Czech Republic, in Hungary. People were welcoming, Baptists were embracing not just their Baptist brothers and sisters, but all the people of Ukraine. Together as one, we gave and we resourced the church in Ukraine as they requested it. And in the future, we hope to continue to stand with Ukraine, not putting our ideas on what should happen, but listening to the people of Ukraine, listening to the pastors of Ukraine and the churches of Ukraine, and responding to the needs that they perceive. The churches of Ukraine are the best placed people to respond to the future needs of the country, and we will support them in that response.
На четвертому році війни чи позначилося служіння українських мігрантів-баптистів на служінні європейських церков?
Wow, it's overwhelming. They have been incredible. They have changed the face of European Baptist churches. Their passion for evangelism, their passion for holiness, their passion for church planting, it's being captured by those in Western Europe in particular. They have encouraged us to have faith again in the good news of Jesus Christ and to proclaim it. They have filled our churches with their presence, with their joy, with their sorrows, and with their prayers. They have taught us more of what the gospel has to say to the world today. We are so grateful for those who have crossed the borders into Europe, for the impact that they are having. And as much as we long to see them return to Ukraine and rebuild Ukraine, we will always be blessed by this time they have been present with us.
Що, на вашу думку, можуть зробити баптисти світу, аби посилити солідарність з Україною у цей критичний час?
All around the world, I've heard from Baptists who remain passionate about standing with Ukraine. Just a few weeks ago, I was in New Zealand, and everybody wanted to hear what's going on in Ukraine. I was some months ago in Nicaragua and Latin America, and a little boy came running up to me who was about 4 or 5, and he said, "I pray for the people in Ukraine." And every night in our home, we gather as a family, and our children pray for peace in Ukraine. So let us continue to hear your voice, because your voice is being amplified around the world, challenging, encouraging, and equipping all of us to work for gospel witness.